We're here with our friend Richard Toccato from the Richard Toccato Companies, and you know, richer people have credit card bills, and they need to use that equity, don't they?
That's right. Use the equity in your home, restructure your debt, save yourself a bunch of money, and it's easy. We've got the instant equity. It's simple. They make you an offer. You can close in 4 days, get your money that quick. Ace, you've done it.
Yeah, I've done it. It'll change your life in virtually no time. Starts with a free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com. The Richard Toccato Company.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
They say there are only two things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
Hey, what's the difference in LARPing and parkour?
What?
There are very specific differences. That's a funny question.
Yeah,
Two
LARPing
totally different things.
LARPing is where you go out and pretend like and recreate fights and things like that.
Yeah, live action role play,
like slaying dragons and all that type of thing. Parkour is where you jump from one thing to the next, and it's just it's not like would a parkour person be someone who would base jump? Are they the same type of thing?
Maybe. Thrill seeker.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're very different things, base jumping and parkour.
Yeah.
Parkour.
The reason I ask is because a parkour group, they're London based, so even more annoying than a regular parkour group, I would think.
British parkour.
Ugh, gross.
Parkour.
Just kidding. Well, they went to the ancient Italian city of Matera, and they did all their little running and climbing and leaping and doing all over the place, and ended up damaging all of the historic sites that they were, like a piece of a building, because the whole thing is made of stone, and a piece of a building fell off when some guy jumped onto it, and then he crashed to the ground. I mean, it was just a big scene.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of your surroundings.
Oh, that sucks.
These usually white people?
Yeah.
100%?
Usually.
But, you know, they all get together. They're the London-based parkour group. And they go, our next big trip, we're going to the ancient city of Matera. And then they destroy the place.
Destroy the building.
They tear it up.
These ancient buildings so they can jump, and put it on their Instagram. It's just like,
but that's not as bad as those little weasels going out and spray painting Stonehenge. Those little environmental weenies.
Yeah, that's been there for hundreds of thousands of years, or we're not exactly sure how long it's been there.
Yeah, long.
Now,
You have no respect for something like that.
No, they don't. They don't have respect for anything other than their stupid, selfish principles. And those people are brainwashed. They're like cult members, those little weasels that'll go out and do that kind of thing. It's the puppet masters over them, the cult leaders over them that gets them to do it, because they're losers and they're easily manipulated and made to feel like they belong and they matter and all of that. But where is Stonehenge?
That's a good question.
Idaho.
It is in Idaho. That is correct.
It's in England.
But you notice that they don't do that kind of stuff in Brazil. They don't go doing that kind of stuff in Colombia.
Yeah.
They don't go doing that kind of stuff in any of those places you see on X, where somebody is in the process of a crime and a citizen just shoots them on the street.
Right.
Or the cops come up and then just destroy them, run over them. First thing the cop does is run over them. They don't do that in those places. They do it in places like England and America, where they know that that if a person goes and just pummels them while they're in the process of it, that person's going to get in trouble. Because I know they act like they're not scared of violence and all of that. But one crazy person is going to make an example out of some of them one day and just beat them senseless. And then that message is going to get around.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them will start thinking twice. And now, I'm not saying that should happen. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying that it will happen one day. They're going to be in the wrong place, and somebody's going to be having a bad day.
Yeah.
And they're going to block traffic, and this guy is going to get out of his car and go up there and just start beating the shit out of them.
I saw a video on Twitter the other day.
Whooping that ass.
This video on Twitter had 2 clips. And the first clip, it said, America. And it showed these people jumping up and down on top of police cars. Mm-hmm. And then it switched to a clip that said Russia. And 2 guys were jumping up and down on a cop car. And the cops jumped out of the car and beat the living shit out of them with billy clubs in the middle of the street. And they kept looking around like, anybody else? No? Wham! And they just they beat the guy to where you go, okay, you should stop now. Like, please stop. You know, that they beat them, maybe beat them to death. I don't know. But they beat them, and they would look like, if somebody else runs up, I will beat the shit out of you too. And I was like, I'm gonna stop watching this. They're really trying to hurt this guy.
Kill this guy.
Yeah, see, I don't think
It was bad.
I don't think we need to be doing that. But when people jump up on a police car and they start dancing and stomping on the hood of it and everything, the cops should just drive off.
Just throw them right off the back.
Just flip them right off of it. Well, wait, we got a call for an emergency. We had to go.
Sorry.
One of those videos of that guy that jumped on the hood of a Lamborghini. I'm not sure where they are.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, that wasn't in America, I don't think.
because that guy got out, he was not having it.
Yeah. Nor should he. The guy was just up there doing a video or something on the guy's car. He got the hell beat out of him.
Good.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Go upside that head.
Kill him.
I thought Stonehenge would have had security or something, but I guess not. It's like outside. It's just rocks. I guess they don't need security.
Yeah, and I don't know how that works because it charges. Just when I was looking up Stonehenge location a minute ago,
You have to pay?
I got curious. Yeah, $88 cost $88 to
excuse
go to
me?
Stonehenge.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody out there doing something. They just probably aren't, right there armed and having to search everybody and all that and run them through metal detectors. Who would think that somebody would go in there and just start spraying orange paint? Now I have to think though that if that starts happening and I'm just there as a Stonehenge appreciator and I just wanted to see it and I'm a bystander, it would be hard for me not to go in and take over that situation and slam them to the ground and spray them in the face with their paint guns.
Yeah.
At least.
I don't know. Just so sorry. There's no respect for something that's been around for so long and is not just a tourist attraction, but such a unique piece of world history.
It's a what do they call it? Wonder of the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it one of the 8 wonders of the world?
I thought so.
No, you're thinking of Bonehenge.
Bonehenge.
Yeah, the movie.
But the people that did it tweeted later, and they were like, the orange cornflower that we sprayed on Stonehenge will dissipate with the rain, but the damages from climate change is not so easy. And then all the readers of X were like, actually, that's not true. They've said this before, but it actually takes money, the government-funded employees to go wash that stuff off, so it doesn't just wash away with the rain.
Ace, you said it was
They ought to be made to go out there and clean it.
I agree. Yeah, sure.
Stonehenge is not one of the 8 great wonders of the world in 2024.
It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, spray paint the shit out of it then. Who cares?
The Great Wall of China, Chichen Itza. I don't know what
Try
that
it
is.
again.
Petra in Brazil, Machu Picchu.
The mortar in the Great Wall of China is in that mortar is sticky rice. That's one of the things that makes it so strong.
So strong?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Sticky rice. Yeah, that's one of those things you tell people, they don't believe you.
Wonder why. Ace, you said it was $88. Was that U.S. dollars? Or is that like British dollars?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's British dollars, yen.
Cost to see Stonehenge.
That's a waste of money right there.
Let's see.
Let's go see Moanhenge.
Yeah, you still,
When I'm here, it's Moanhenge. Oh, yeah. So mysterious. So rock hard.
It's costly Stonehenge in U.S. dollars.
I mean, is that going to affect your whether you go or not? I mean, it's like saying
No, I
US
want
or
to be able
British.
to. I
No,
want to be
Rob
able to
was
tell
asking.
you.
I was
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
I ain't going if it's U.S. dollars. I'll tell you that.
By the way, I was serious about the sticky rice thing.
Is that true?
Yeah. This is sticky rice in Great. Oh, there it goes. Great Wall of China. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Sticky rice in a rice cooker.
No. I can figure that out.
Great Wall of China. The bricks of the Great Wall of China are held together by a sticky rice mortar.
You're kidding. Rice.
I think I was a little bit off. I think it's about $31.75.
Okay.
To go see Stonehenge. So,
So is that euros was $80-something?
so I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet now.
We ain't got no business going to see that anyway.
Stonehenge?
Yeah.
Oh man, just to see Stonehenge would be incredible.
I've seen it. I know exactly what it looks
To
like.
be in the presence of Stonehenge would be
I know.
amazing.
Exactly. I don't even have to go see those pyramids in Egypt, neither. I've seen the Luxor in Vegas.
Same damn thing.
I've actually been all over that son of a bitch.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.
Our friend Richard Toccato from the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and we're talking about home improvement. That doesn't just mean, like, my wife thinks our home would improve if I left it. That's not what that means, is it?
Yeah, for Jody, that would probably help her out. But for everybody else, we need a sun deck or they want a backyard kitchen. It's an easy phone call to 704-800-4719 or log on to homewithrichard.com.
Now you've got the money in your home. Let Richard find it. HomeWithRichard.com. It's the Richard Toccato Companies.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.